Hello, I hope you're well. It is I Lost Wolf. It is very cold, and we are going to be playing some NORCO. NORCO is a game that we're playing in memory of RatClowncar, who was a streamer who passed away about this time last year. And they had a list of games that they played that they rated, and NORCO was one of the highly rated games that they really enjoyed. So we're going to be trying it out. We've been trying it out for the last 5 evenings, and so far it's worked out for us for the most part. I'm liking it so far. It's a lot darker than the games that I would ordinarily play, but the interesting ideas that it has have been very pleasant to experience. This particular set of streams is also in memory of another streamer that I knew who streamed off and on, and they passed away a little bit after I found Cardiff. So we're gathered here today basically to remember all of our friends who maybe touched us in various ways, um, and helped us along and that sort of thing. And just to remember them and to remember the good times that we had with them. So, with that out of the way, we're going to be playing NORCO some more. Yesterday we got to a point, the game likes doing cliffhangers, and in one cliffhanger we went through basically a federal building, and we got some clues to get into a mall. Once we got to the mall, we found that we couldn't get in the way we wanted to, which is to say, we wanted to talk to people and then they were going to let us in. But instead we have to go with a very sleazy guy, and that's where the game cut off there. And then it put us back onto another track, which is the kind of the one track, the track where we went with the skeezy guy is a memory, and the current track that we're on is kind of the current timeline, where things are happening in real time. And in that particular track, we've decided to infiltrate Shield. Shield are the bad guys in this particular drama, and we think that they have information on our mom, who we're playing in the flashback. And we're going to see if we can figure out what they have on her today. And I think we're nearing the end of the game today. I don't know for a fact, but I think that we're getting towards the almost ending of the game. We got one more act, but I think the last act will be pretty short, and I think it will just wrap up the story thread. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna do some housekeeping. We're gonna get going, and then we're going to play some NORCO. I do have to mention, and I'll mention this at the end of the stream again, I'm cleaning up Ultima 4 behind myself. So I've gotten up to session 25, I think, or maybe 28. I don't remember. It's all a blur. I'm just logging in every evening and moving through across. So if you see those vanishing behind you, don't be alarmed or surprised. It's because I'm moving them to YouTube. Alright, let me do our housekeeping. Hey, Great Gamer, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great Gamer says, good day, Lost Wolf. Hello. Thank you for being here. Alright, so let me get NORCO up and running. I imagine that it's warmer on your end of the world than it is on my end of the world. Oh, goodness. Here. Okay, good. Let me just test to see if today Twitch is being kind to me and I get different qualities. I do not. Okay, sure. Very good. Okay, so let's just continue. We were here. This is where the autosave puts us, but this is really where we saved. And I think I remember that the number was 2914, but I'm going to go check. Because now we know where to get that number. It was 2914. Okay. There we go. Manual override confirmed. Startup sequence initiated. Please enter a movement passcode. A what now? Oh, interesting. So I think this is going to be a little bit like the... if you've ever played this game, you would know what I was talking about. In the dig, specifically, there is a puzzle. It's a programming puzzle. And the way the programming puzzle works is that you guide a crystal to a specific spot. And you do that through issuing commands, like you can go up, down, left, right. You can put or you can grab. And I think that's going to be very similar to this. A movement passcode. Now I don't know what we're trying to do here. So maybe we need to, for right now, submit movement path accepted. Nothing should happen here. Hold up, where's that thing going? Million. I believe that's determined by the movement code that you just entered. I just punched in whatever came to mind. But this ain't that direction I'd hoped. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not as complicated as I thought. It seems to be slowing down. Surely it will stop before it reaches the flame. They wouldn't have a code that sends the damn thing straight into a gas flare. Oh. Oh dear Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my. That thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. Guess that's what happens when you talk poetry to Old Lucky. Hold on a second. I have a feeling that on my end... Oh no, it's fine. I thought I turned the volume up again, but I hadn't. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from headquarters. If this don't do it, then nothing will. Wait, you'll hear something?
Alright.
Oh, that's not so good. Can anybody tell me if this thing is hostile? Drone priest. They can't decommission me. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is going to kill you. Gone forever. Come, my little ones, let's dance. So this is, we saw drone priest that had escaped on a poster. And this is the drone priest here. And I don't think that we can kill it. I think that one of the things that's going to happen here is we might have to fight the drone priest. But I think that if we'd used our grenades on the other guys, we wouldn't have the grenades here, and this fight would have been a lot more difficult. I think that the drone priest is probably okay if we get it by itself. We just need to kill off its little ones. Okay, so I don't know if we can... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's start by maybe killing these things off. Heavy drone and light drone. I think we should kill the heavy drone off first. Okay. I'm gonna attack the drones first. Okay, and then we're gonna throw a grenade here. Yeah, you see, that's what I thought. And I think we can just take it out, like, here. Oh, why don't we get more of those? What in the good Lord's name? Do we get to look at the body? No, we do not. Okay. The freight mover burns alongside the Good Hope flame. And I don't think we can get it out of there. So, okay, that's the drone priest. It's dead now. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything is crazy. Alert 016. Alert. Incident at Crane 016. This is not a draw. And these guys are gone now. And that was a good distraction because now we can get in here. That's their quarters right that way. Look at no guards. Guess Lucky was right. Is there anything else? No. Oh, what is Doorman? Such splendid attire. You have chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guides, fitting finery for this pageant of the Epiphany and the Ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains, the earth the calling of the sky. The path is straight for the wayward. The thieves are gift givers, and the flame is the provenance of the mind. I really love this writing. I didn't know what to expect, but it sure as hell weren't this. Don't attract attention. Let's move along. Oh, I guess we can talk to this. I know Millian just literally told me not to attract attention, but I desperately want to talk to this thing. I think we did okay, and I think we've done the right thing here. So I think it's fine to save over the save game that we have. Please enter vagabonds. Oh, okay. Sure. I thought there'd be more to that than this. I really want to go upstairs, because I think that there might be more than like this upstairs. Birdhead. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. Why is Laura at odds with her father? Why is Laura at odds with the board? Both good questions. They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is a technology of unknown origin that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, Thomas Sinclair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He is a man without a face. You will never see Thomas Sinclair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight, behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. Why is Laura at odds with a board? She has pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money towards a zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. In a position to know that she is mistaken, It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. That's not very cool, by the way. Good grief. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. What's this technology you're talking about? A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades. A visitor from a distant star? A hoax. An angel. A military weapon. A drone. Distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp. No one has been able to capture the specimen, or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She goes darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach at every turn. I'm going to do one very quick thing, and pardon me because you're going to hear all about it. I want to move my tea out of the way. Sorry. I'm going to move the microphone. Apologies. There we go. Okay, so I think that what we're going to get here is different people discussing different things about this specific fight. And I don't know if any of it's strictly relevant to us. The only thing that's interesting here is the fact that we know that your mom was also digging for something, and probably this thing in the lake as well. So I think that that's kind of relevant. But otherwise, this is just corporate factionalism at its finest, and nothing is particularly interesting about this. Thomas Sinclair is searching for something. In competition with his daughter, he searches for the elusive technology. You believe it's the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. Laura Sinclair is searching for something. She's searching for an elusive technology. You believe it's the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. Your mom saw something in the lake. What is it? Laura Sinclair wants it. Thomas Sinclair wants it. Oh, you know what's probably going to happen? One of the outcomes of this is we're going to have to choose a side. A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades. A visitor from a distant star or a hoax or an angel or a military weapon or a drone. Or distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp. Or something else. Laura Sinclair wanted to find the entity. S.H.I.E.L.D. is pivoting towards off-mineral extraction, and Laura believed it holds the key to advanced space travel. She hopes that if she captured the specimen and offered it to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s regional board of directors, they would forgive her for her many transgressions. He's in a race with his daughter to find the specimen. You don't know his intentions. I think that's it for right now. Okay, what I propose we do is we work towards the center. So we're gonna, talk to all these people around here and look at all of them. But we're not going to go in until we're ready. So let's start here. You came to the one last year when they lit the Nutria on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas and Claire shows up every year. You might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all the costumes. Is that why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might be able to check it out. Yeah, that's probably a much better use of your time. Okay. Because I think this is just, as I say, corporate factionalism and nonsense, and no one's really interested in that. We want to go to the elevator at some point. The sun and the Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. The Minotaur is cool. The sun, eh. A man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. History isn't created by the by the sympathetic, the soft-hearted. No. Why, hiccup, bend to the will of the weak. Farcon. There he goes. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So, I think that what we're looking at, in fact, is two sets of people, right? One set of people is here for the intrigue, and we know that because they're all wearing masks. And so they're here for gossip, and they're here for, you know, the fight between the Sinclairs. That's what they're here for. And they don't want to show who they are because they're probably tied to Sentinel Shield, sorry, somehow. And for them to be out in the open is probably an issue. Then we have a separate, different group who I think probably got invited just for kind of who they are, not their relation to Shield itself. And those folks have like fancy dress, but they're not masked up. And I think that the reason they're not masked up is because they don't have anything to do with the secession war or the factionalism that's happening here. So this guy isn't wearing a mask, and we can see who he is, and we know who he is. Oh, sorry, we don't know who he is, but we know if we knew who he was, it wouldn't be obfuscated somehow through a mask. So that's pretty interesting. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. I fundamentally disagree with this whole idea. We'll talk about it in a minute. Oh, we know this person's name. This is Bruce. That's great, Bruce. It's Garrett now. How many times do I have to say it? Oh, this is Garrett. And this is why I think that they don't have anything to do with what's happening here. Because, the Garretts have infiltrated this whole spot here. Or at least one or two of them have. And for them, this idea doesn't matter. Because their long-term plan is to get off of Earth and go to Mars or wherever. And so for them, this stuff is just stuff. It's a party that they can crash, given what we learned about Kenna John's apocrypha and his beliefs. So this is just a party for them to sow chaos at. I'm not calling you by your cult name. It's not a cult. It's 100. Anytime someone says it's not a cult, it's 100% a cult. It's a place for visionaries to thrive, and tonight we'll leave this world. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna happen. Saw Kenna John bragging about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground 100%. The engineering is sound. I'm helping to launch it. You're blitzed. You couldn't even walk a straight line. Keep it up. You can only hide your jealousy for so long. You think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it. You wanted it so bad. But still, I possess the confidence to leave it behind, to take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all knew you've got daddy issues. Why don't you go and hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Weak-minded reject. Never assume you'd understand. Excuse me? You're only humiliating yourself. Okay, so it's interesting that the Garretts are here. Sure. What's a Garrett? We know what a Garrett is. We're exploring that in the other timeline. I wonder if... So, in this image, this very vague image, it shows the Garrett with their shirt. I wonder if he's wearing the shirt. Okay, so I think that the only two places to go now are here and here. I don't know if this goes inward or not. I think it just looks. An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. The dancers periodically pause in their motion and eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other a fitted cape. Approach the stage. Okay, hang on. We do want to do this, but not right now. Keith smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. Oh, interesting. Keith is here. You made it after all. A lot to take in, eh? How'd you get through? What even is this? How did you get through? Neutralize some guards? A party the Shield execs throw a few weeks before Mardi Gras. Been doing it every year for decades. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Oh, of course Keith is here. Keith worked for Shield at a point. Keith's Corner. How do you like that? The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered. In Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring? Want the logo to have boxing gloves on it? Might even do some live streams. Pretty good idea. I think that's cool. He's doing something he wants to do. It's crazy, but he's doing something he wants to do. Okay, let's approach the stage. You make your way toward the stage. Mimic the dance. Cheer, cheer. Like, these are fine. This is awkward. Don't do that. That's not much fun. You begin to mirror the unnatural contortions of the performers as they crab walk across the stage. Other spectators dodge you or give a start as you graze the backs of their legs. The on-stage performers notice your mimicry. They stop their movement with a severe look of disapproval. You stop as well and meet their expression. One of the performers raises his hand to you. The shadow. You raise your hand in kind. The Thiard. Dad? Oh, the tryhard, sorry. The performer gives you the middle finger and turns away. Perfect. I think we did the wrong thing there. I think there's probably a optimal route through that. I should have saved after looking at everything, but it's okay. I just want to get this right, and then we'll look at all of that stuff again. You know, hang on. Oh, I should have saved once I was in here, and then did this mimic the dance. Dad? My child. He leaps from the stage and holds his arms out, inviting an embrace. Hug. If you touch me, I'll sue. The performer rolls his eyes and dances away. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, we're going to work through this. It's going to be a bit of a thing. I'm going to get through all the conversation very quickly, and then we'll come back to that, because we'll have saved. Oh, right. Okay, so we started this conversation, and I think that all of these are going to lead to the same thing. Yeah, okay. I should have saved just before there so we could go through all those other options. But it's fine. Everything's okay. Let's save. Okay, let's try this again. So I think that cheer and jeer are not going to have responses. So we're going to try these first. You begin to clap emphatically and cheer the performance. Your enthusiasm catches the attention of the dancer in the feathered cape. He crawls toward you and descends from the stage in a spider-like fashion before rising to his feet. He holds his arms out, inviting an embrace. If you touch me, I'll sue. Okay, sure. So I think that the other way, forming in line with the dance, is probably more correct, but we'll try approach the stage, and we'll try jeer. You begin to boo the performance. The reception to your behavior is mixed. Some elbow you to quit, while others drunkenly begin to join in. The performers smolder on the stage until, at last, one of them stops and points to you. The faceless one, no emotions at all, neither happy nor sad. Dead Mother Gore. Though she could hide in the desert, so much for that. Threw a phone in the river, but the river will soon throw it back. Oh, we know this person. This might be the lady at the bookstore. Because I think that's the only person that we told that we throw it. Well, I mean, it could have spread around. Once people knew that she'd thrown her phone away, it's very possible that it could have spread from her brother to other people. Can't hide anywhere. Not anymore. We'll always find you. We'll never leave you alone. Do all you wish. This is your home. Oh, and then does that end? Okay, so that wasn't the right thing to do. But that's interesting that we actually know someone other than Keith at this party. So I think that the optimal route through this is we mimic the dance. We say, Dad. And then we hug. You give the performer a full embrace as he lets out a theatrical cry of relief. He returns to the audience that has gathered around. My child has travelled from a distant place to join us tonight. She has watched the deserts burn. It's a person. It's a person. It's a guy. Who did we tell as a man that we thrown our phone away? I can't think of anyone that we told. It's possible, but not likely that this is your brother. She has no face, no smile, no nose, no eyes. They graced her once upon a time, but somewhere along I-40, she left them behind. Just like the alligator, she thought she could hide, but the alligator's home has eroded. The bayous are gone. There's no way that this is the guy who was the driver who was sitting to one side watching our mom at the alligator spot. It's possible. I mean, I don't think so though. The man who walked the alligator like a dog still died alone, and my child, born to travel, won't sink in this quagmire for long. Oh, I think it's actually taking into account what we did there. We crashed in our version of events, because we've had a several number of versions of events, but we've written to disk the one where we crashed into the bayou, and I think it remembers this. She'd sooner die herself than that, die in a war or in a rocket perhaps. He looks at you and silently whispers, she'd sooner die anywhere else than stay here at home. I wonder if that's not our brother. I think that was the correct outcome. So I'm not going to pursue that much further. So we're going to just get this. And then we're going to try and go up the stairs. Okay, sure. And now I think we're just going to go upstairs. Is there anything else? Look at here, no. The elevator is protected by retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. That's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. Okay. And I'm gonna assume none of us is retinally okay to go inside of here. So we need... Tonight, we search for the stars for God's signal. Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's go find somewhere to lay you down. Oh, that's helpful, actually. Well, that was awful. Ever since he became Loris and Claire's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude. And now he's gotten into this crap at the mall. I've had enough. I blame his dad. If that man had said just one nice thing to him, I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. I wonder if this... Oh, this is Bruce. Oh. So, there's no way that we could have... Unless Bruce was specifically at the door. So, here's what I think is going on. At the door to the mall, there were two guys there, two people. We don't know if they were two men. It was not possible to really even tell. But I assume it's mostly men that end up mixed up in the cult. And I think it's totally possible that one of the two people there was Bruce. We know his father because his father was around the corner, and his father wanted us to take a recording to Bruce to let him know, listen, it's okay, everything's alright. And it's possible, but not probable, that if we'd done that recording, Bruce would not be here because he would have left the cult. If that man had said just one nice thing to him, I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. Okay, well that's pretty helpful, thank you. Bruce, buddy, we need you for a second. This was the individual causing the scene in the ballroom. Bruce, did you want to see how they were behaving? They all want my position. They want what I have. A view from the inside. A view of the river, of the lights. Well, screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw the drunken king falls into a gibbering sleep. Grab him. We need his body for a second. You put the drunken king's arm over your shoulder and hoist him up. You drag the slouching king towards the retinal scanner. Oh, fucking what? The lead sensor passes over his eye before you drop him to the ground. Oh, at least put the guy into his spot. That's not very cool. Like, if he's gonna doze, just let him doze where he needs to doze. Go up. Yes, that's what we're here for. Everybody Gamer says my GPU just pooped itself. Writing this from my phone might be a few days before I get a replacement. That's frustrating. Wow. Okay. I hope you get that sorted sooner rather than later. But hello, welcome from your phone. This is probably Laura Sinclair. The text of the console display lists a sequence of locations, each entry time-stamped. It is, you infer, a description of your movement through the premises. Do not rifle through my things. Oh, but I wanted to see what you had. A storage box sits upon the shelf. That's what we need. This is the thing we want. Binders containing various internal literature, operational documentation, engineering reports, soil quality surveys, human resource handbooks. A binder no different in appearance from the rest sits among the collection. On the viability of operating a service supercluster at the Shield NORCO refining facility. Read. While the Mississippi River provides a natural cooling source, the NORCO location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, unreliable state management, and location's proximity to nuclear facilities could result in cascading disaster events that would jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It would better serve as a support node for the proposed Gulf Coast Astral Eyes GCAA distributed regional system. Okay. I guess we need to talk to Laura. Oh, hang on. Before we talk to Laura, we need to save. The regional Shield CEO stares out at the expansive refinery below the office window. Because I 100% think that this is going to be a trial and error conversation again. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. I'd look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on. You don't sleep, you don't feel. Not anything. Vague, nothing. No way. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg, but they don't turn away. There was a time when I would, but I've lost energy. Now, I watch. I'm not here tonight for the party. I kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father. So they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here and the flame. I thought it would be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine, still burns for me. I've done so much that is wrong, held out so long, just to stay near it. But I've lost my hold. The vagueness, the shadows, the board has had it. The box on the shelf is what you came for, so take it. By all rights, it's yours. I thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light, wanted to touch it, but I can't stand around any longer. Oh, hang on, wait a second. We are learning here, in this version of events, that your mother didn't actually get the little ball that she was looking for, the little light in the lake, because Sinclair, Lady Sinclair, is literally telling us that it's still there. That's all. Go find your brother. You find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mom's life. Medical bills from the Oshner Hospital, books on a range of environmental topics, dimes, discount reward cards, and other ephemera. Oh, that's weird. Can I look inside the box? I don't think so. Oh, we just got the discount card. Okay, sure. That's a very strange thing to have. I think we're done here. Please take the box and leave. I have other matters to attend to. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Cool. I guess let's get out of here. Oh, and Kay? Don't trust her. Did she just... We must go now. She did. This is where I get off. I suppose they'll be looking for all of us now that once that woman's body is discovered. Lucky's advice? Keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. Lucky walks down the highway and into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. We have what we've come for, the box of Catherine's possessions. Those content leaves me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what it was contained was trash. Scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest is that was a Dimes discount coupon card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would Shield want to think to grab it? This puts us no closer to finding Blake. No, on the contrary, I think it helps a lot. If we go to Dimes now, and we go and scan this card, there's a couple of places that I think we could use the card. I think this is one place. I don't know if it will work out. I'm sorry, the card you swiped is not a valid American Discount Southwest Incorporated coupon card. Not valid. The card is a forgery. A fluid of thought swirls within the robot's head. Catherine, she always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house. There's more to find there. Yeah, okay. So, I had 3 thoughts about the card the minute I saw it. I don't think it's going to fit into the Lady Madonna's mouth. But I do think that it might have to do with the in the attic. Why would Catherine carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. She was very secretive. We may find some clue hiding around the house. The other place I think that we need to look like more or less immediately. Actually, let's just try my bad idea. I don't think this is going to work. You insert the coupon card into Mary's face. From within the house, you hear the vague clop of something mechanical. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be for a USB thumb drive, but sure. So, I thought, the other place I thought that you could use the card, but it's not going to work now, is up here. Oh, okay, that just opened. I thought the card was actually used for the secret door. A doorway previously hidden by boxes. Okay. Sure. In a second we'll power this on, but for right now, let's just look around. A map of Lake Pontchartrain hangs on the wall, decorated with various illegible notes and penciled routes through the network of bayous. There's a router, there's a light and a computer. Actually, that might not be a computer. That might be something else. A work light hangs from 2 small hooks driven into the wall. Its expansion cord runs through the makeshift ductwork to the closet. Oh, okay, we can go back up, sure. A dated laptop, its keyboard covered in grime. At the center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs into the laptop. A wireless signal jammer. What would Catherine need with such a device? Oh, I thought it was a router, but yeah, okay. Sure. Well, she wouldn't want people to know what she was doing, so she was obviously obfuscating this network such that it is a custom built processor. You power on the processor. As the machine breathes to life, a small LED lights begin to flicker on the base of the oblong plastic device on the desk. A USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. The computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. Very cool. An indecipherable static blossoms from the speakers. In distorted bursts, the noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Oh boy. Ripperoni and pepperoni, buddy. Get out of here. If you are seeing this, please feel free to to report them as well. They're a scam and a robot. Bye-bye, friendo. Don't have a nice life. Okay. A simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting 1400091.zip. 3.54 megabits. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What's it? Enumerating alphabetical index. Okay. Please, is this child age 23? For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. Dear God. Driver update required. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array number deleted. What is that? No, please, no. If you can hear, please. Can hear me? Please. Keep that robot. Please. Away that robot. Please. Please, away. Oh, boy. Okay. This is probably not good. And I think we're going to go back to the past now. Yeah. We're going... Okay, there we go. To the mall, through John's Skull. I'm going to continue this in a second. I'm going to take the 10-minute break and I'm going to come back and we're going to finish this off. Alright. Or maybe not finish it off, but get very close. I'll see you shortly. Okay, I am back. And, let's see what's going on here. We need to find the timer. There we go. Okay. Did I miss anything? No. Okay. The Garrets have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they are foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their adulterer. And then what? Show them for the hypocrites that they are. Sow seeds of disloyalty. This will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. You got any kind of recording application on that phone of yours, Catherine? If we're going to try and play these people against another, one might help. Good point. I'll install one. We will be to the Garrets presently. Why couldn't you have done that long ago? Oh my god. Okay. Because we needed this a little while back. So she installed, okay. No saved memos. Okay, sure. Okay. We can't get in here without going through this person, I assume. Garrett, my boy. Popo. You're the only one around here who still calls me by my name. The others can be cool, can't they? To steal one's name. So cool. I can't get that last reading. Don't think I'll ever be a Garrett again, but I'll be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Oh, that's interesting. I can record Pawpaw. Oh no, I can record everything. Okay, so I don't know what it makes sense to record here. Look me in the eyes, boy. Pawpaw squats before the man. Look your Pawpaw in the eyes. When Pawpaw takes over the small, he will give you back your name, and the others he will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. I think we need to record this. Okay. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, Pawpaw. Just keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. Pawpaw smiles wide. John's coming by tonight? Yeah, Paul. He even put a lock on the door to keep you out. Little fuck. Just record me saying the passphrase. Play it for the acoustic lock, and you can come in and out like normal. My splendid child. To record voice memos, first hover over the piece of dialogue that you want to record. An icon will then appear beneath the dialogue. Click this icon to record. If the icon is green, the dialogue has already been recorded. Here's the passphrase. It's, prayers up, boys. We're going to Mars. Oh my god. This is the first time I've seen this reference the real world. And this is a weird thing to reference. And I think it's referencing it, I'm not sure. So there's a Lady Gaga thing that Lady Gaga does, which is called Pause Up. And this is kind of like that, but we need this. Okay. Oh, okay, so we can't scroll upward, but this is now recorded because it's green. Did you record it? Did Just play that for the lock to get in. Okay, Paul? Okay, hold on. Let's go back this way. Let's go to the parking lot. Let's go here. I'm gonna try and talk to you. Hey, Keith. Kate, I feel bad about what I asked. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Forget it. I just need a second. Any developments on your end? You can record almost anything. I don't know that we need this conversation, but sure. Nah, not a thing. Nobody coming in or out. In fact, I might call it. Go grab something to eat. See you around, sister. See you around, Keith. Oh, I don't know if we needed any of that. That's not good. Oh, but hi. I'd like to take those, thank you. Catherine grabs the bag of half-eaten potato chips. Let's go here. Let's go here. Record it if you're having... Okay, I said, and then this is what we want to record. Can I look at the things I've recorded? I don't know if we need this here. I'm gonna delete that. Let's get back to the mall. And let's look at this. Notice hangs by the door reads, "Attention Garretts. Ditchman is a repulsive snake who has no place in this mall. Anyone found consorting with him will be immediately excommunicated. Hope I'm clear. Love you all." You know, I think we should probably record this. John. Pitiful little boy. Locked. Potato chips. Oh, really? Door. Huh. The voice memo application allows the user to record dialogue spoken by others. First hover is a piece of dialogue. Okay. If the icon is great, okay. That's not actually what I wanted. Oh, okay. What is this thing? Acoustic lock. Has voice recognition. So I just speak into it? It's expecting some kind of audio input to unlock it. Alright, well, I'm Garrett. Dismiss voice memos. That did it. Door should be open. These hallways belongs to the Garretts. Don't let corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow, it will take you to the far end of the mall. That is where John has imprisoned the messenger. A giant Garrett guards the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to the profane fellowship. Let us find him and grind his allegiance into dust. Okay. A display of food props made from foam and plastic sits beneath a sigil painted onto the wall. A schematic of a spacecraft hangs on the wall. Each vertical compartment of the vessel is labeled at the base of the operator's commons. John's quarters sit above this, followed by a petroleum dream and the chamber of birds. The shepherd's watch crowns the ship. Down the center of the thing is a dividing line labeled Jacob's Ladder. Okay. What are they getting up to in this place? It's a monument to the arrogance of John, but it won't be his to fly. Okay. Puck, my man. Cat, my boy. How are things in the hollowed corridors of this exalted place? Oh, good. Everyone's getting ready for tonight's sermon. John will be here any minute. Once he arrives, we're locking down the mall. I better put my phone away. I just can't stop scrolling. Been standing here for hours, scrolling. It's all I do. John would never enter through these chambers. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my Garrett. I like your style, Puck. It's interesting that Pawpaw is different names to different people. Sleeping quarters, loading bay. Okay. Oh, interesting. The two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across the hallway in an exchange that resembles a conversation. Listen in. Fantasy Horse and 6 was designed around play agency, but it had no regard for beauty. I liked when you got to ride the cricket thing. Torment, frustration, antagonism, even indifference. These are valid things to design for. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to that experience, to the experience of art. I think this might be a thing with recording, but the thing is, what I want to do is I want to read all the conversations before we know what we need to record, because there's going to be conversations where like this will fit into something, and I think that we might have to record this, but I think that we'll be able to come back and forth and record freely. You can have all the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? True, I agree with that sentiment. The two Garretts continue their discussion of Fantasy Horse 6. Ditchman, you still on the wild and are you still on that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes, I am, my boy. You found Jesus' grandkid yet, or what? I did indeed. She's right here with us. What? That old lady? Haha, quit. Hey lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Of course. Are you kidding? Are you being strung along by this madness as well? Of course not. I just love listening to Popo go on about it. Dude's a trip. Anyway, keep it up, pup. Let's go fly Jesus' grandkids around in our rocket. Haha. Splendid. And what new trickery have you been up to of late, rotten fellow? Popo winks at Catherine. I've been doing the same stuff as always. Ripping on that bong like it's my job. Watching hentai with the boys. Putting back some cherry bang soda. Slurp slurp. You know how we do. John would be very displeased to know what happens in these corridors. He's never been back here in his life. These hallways are ours. Hallway kings. That's what we are. I kneel, I bow. Stand up, puppy. You're a king like us. A ditch king. The throne of Garrett are... The thrones of Garrett are arranged besides those of the Seraphim and the kingdom of the Lord. Yeah, I know. We didn't figure out what his name was. I'd like to find Bruce if I can. Okay. Gate. They got the front entrance locked down tight. Catherine rattles the gate. It doesn't budge. Okay, cool. Sure, let's get... oh, there's a... Atrium West Wing. And then from here... Okay, we can just go there. I want to see what's off to the right here on the loading bay. Oh, okay, sure. Sorry, I'm just an idiot. A sleeping quarters. Here. We need to go here. Atrium West Wing. The two guards whisper and giggle quietly while watching over the atrium from a dimly lit second floor. An altar to the Virgin Mary sits in the foot of the central fountain in the atrium. A guard stands scrolling among the vegetation and fiberglass stones of the fountain. He ignores Catherine and Dallas as they pass. Okay. Sure. Oh, hey, hi. Flanlas? Flanlas? Garrett, would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection. Only $5 a piece. Sure. Been meaning to pick one up. What you got? Oh, yes, I have lots of cases. Which you're interested in? Frog? My favorite case. It's a happy little frog. Only $5. Would you like it? Yes. How adorable. I'll take it. There you go. Would you like to look at another? Sure. Kisses? A case for lovers. It's decorated both with hearts and kisses. Only $5? Sure. Romantic. I'll take it. I don't really want to take American Patriot, but okay. Never forget, commemorative plastic for the true Patriot. Only $5. Would you like it? Yes. Does Flanlas... I was running this booth before the Garretts moved in, but it looked like fun. Love the shirts. Oh, okay. This is the big guy that they were talking about, and we probably need to get rid of him before we can get this code key pass thing here. You're not getting anywhere near that thing. Okay. He's blocking the door. Beyond that door is the messenger. You must access it. Oh good. The Dutch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett? John doesn't want you around here. You keep showing up. I'm gonna have to do something about it. Soon we'll not have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell. They're here for the same reason I am. And what reason is that? Because modernity is cancer, drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all of it. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust them, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Promise you that. These Garretts, they will only disappoint you in the end. Nah, I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue. That's what we Garretts are about. What's behind the door? And here's the point where you can interject something, right? And like I was saying earlier, that thing about what things are designed for, that's probably what we have to interject here. But right now, let's find out what's behind the door. The cathedral. No one's allowed to enter before tonight's ceremony. Not even you? Can I take a quick look around? Nobody. I don't have the passcode even if I wanted in. They say you can get the code by reading John's scripture, but I can't make heads or tails of it. What's tonight's ceremony? No clue. The Garretts at the Ark. They say John found something in the lake. It's all any of us know. Okay, so let's back up a second. Oh, there's a service corridor? Yeah, sure, let me add that. And the front entrance. Front entrance? Okay, sure. Oh my god. Service corridor 1C. Okay. Hey, puppy. You got any of that stuff from last time? I could really use something to take the edge off. The energy's bad in here, man. What is that you desire, my god? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes? For that, I must venture to somewheres. Or perhaps something that will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your pawpaw must visit the Lafrenia Park for that stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep that you desire? If so, Santa Claus will have what you need. Oh, okay, interesting. So I guess I'm not surprised to learn that Santa Claus is a drug dealer. Shit, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that. The divine stuff, the Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man. I think this is important as well, but we'll have to come back for that. John's coming. John's coming? John will be here soon to read the good news. Wear your shoes, Garrett. John says you shouldn't wear shoes just like the Desert Fathers. But he wears shoes. Hush, Pawpaw. Nah, Pawpaw. John goes around barefoot just like us, just like you. John's delicate feet per baby. He wears sneakers. He'll be here soon, and then you can look for yourself and see. He will make a mockery of the blasphemers who are so foolish as to disobey him. Like who? What blasphemers are you talking about? Why, the new Garrett, of course. I fear the new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral right over there? Yes. You're newer than he is, goofball. But my hair's much nicer, much smoother. The new Garrett. You're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should, straightened and at the jaw, as John requests. The new Garrett sins against John, and will be punished. Man, you're the weirdest one here. No, he's just very culted up, friend. But we didn't learn who this was. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, we didn't learn who that was. This place sure has changed. What do we do about the Garrett guarding the door? The thing Super Duck wants, it must be behind that door in the atrium. The one with a big Garrett guarding it? Think you're right. So what do we do? It's like the guard said. If he didn't trust the other kids around the mall, he wouldn't be standing there. So we'll need to find some way to undermine his trust. The old man suggested sneaking recordings of the others with that phone of yours. Show the guard that they're really about. Seems like an alright plan to me. Yeah. So this is an important message that we have to record. Okay. Okay, we need to figure this one out as well, but I think that comes after. Okay. A welded steel container garden sits beneath a buzzing lead lamp. The copper scattered mix as a scattered mix of herbs and winter sprouts. Snacks for gout. Healthy boys. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. The angelic language. The unnamed apostles. To speak the angelic language, one must first drink from the mouth of an angel. This will cause a temporary madness in the aspiring speaker, before removing all internal barriers that imprison one's mind. If the aspirant is blessed with a sufficient clarity of faith, she will, at this moment, be prepared to receive the language spoken in the garden before the fall of fallen man. But should she inhabit earth, another barrier will stand between herself and the divine language. The planet is shrouded in a sphere distortion caused by cell towers and other sources of electromagnetic field radiation. This blight corrupted incoming signals and makes the angelic communication that many of our ancestors enjoyed impossible. In order to speak directly with God's children, who reside in nearby corners of our galaxy, the aspirant must not simply kiss the mouth of an angel, but must travel far from the distortion of Earth. And here we go. This is kind of why I guess John wants to leave Earth, is so that he can be on Mars, and Mars has got nothing on it. So that would be clear. It ignores the idea that you'll get to Mars and die, but oh well. The aspirant must then pray with a pure heart and mind at the foot of an altar to the divine feminine. Only then will the language that encodes the fabric of our reality become intelligible. The unnamed apostles? The unnamed apostles understand the highly malleable and holographic aspect of space-time and can bend it at will. They are capable of enlarging interior spaces beyond its surrounding architecture, extruding hallways many meters into walls that aren't evident from the wall's opposite side. Floors they delete through a meditative exercise, leaving a void emptied even of time between shape and shaper. This last sentence here is so good. This is the gift of the unnamed apostles who have been erased from Scripture and made heretics by those who wish to obscure the hidden nature of Christ. Okay. I don't think we're getting through this door, but let's talk to this person. Garrett, poor the immortal. Poor, why the most faithful among the Garretts blesses my door. As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be your closest anymore. What do you do with Garrett? We went in there, and he went in there and never came out. What did you do with Garrett? He went in there and never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretical little books when he left. That door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett. Are we not in the house of God? Arsehole. My secret closet. My precious closet. In John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide in here in my closet and wait for him to walk by, and then I'll pop out. Surprise! Oh, can we get in here? The door is locked by keypad and a code. Oh, okay. We don't know the code. Wrong. It's not time for you to enter the store, dear Catherine. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that this is a code that we need to get from somewhere. Service corridor 1A. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Two little Garretts came on the tiles of the service corridor. Those are the boys that are supposed to let us in. Whoa, whoa. Don't block the screen. Oh god, I didn't mean to record that. We're killing civilians. I'm killing civilians. There's only one remote. Where'd you go? What games allowed here? So John lets you play games? John wants us to become our best selves. This is me at my best. You're quite good at it. I think we need to record. No, actually we don't need to record this. I know. It's because I practice. How often? All day, every day. The new guys get stuck doing grunt work like guard duty and gardening. A true Garrett knows what really matters. Video games. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. What I was going to do to give it a rest. Okay, that was very helpful. That it just gave me the bit that was important. Reaction? Oh, okay, sure. So I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's this line here. Okay, cool. So now that we kind of know what we're looking for, I'm going to walk through everywhere and just pick up the bits that matter. This is important. I don't know how much of this conversation... Oh, okay, that isn't important. Here... We didn't see or hear any conversations here. I don't think any of this is helpful. I don't think any of that's helpful. Okay, I think we got the important thing from here. Yes. So let's... What now, Ditch Leprechaun? What must I do to show you that these Garrets are not to be trusted? Nothing you can do. I trust my boys. We don't know where Bruce is. Yeah, we need to play this. I'm going to actually go down because it's so difficult to scroll this. Okay, I've been doing... Yeah? Who said that? The sniveling Garret with a sword? Bong ups? Hentai? Soda? So they're all back there getting stoned and watching porn. No, can't be. These are my boys. I trust them. As I say, dear Garret, these others aren't who you think they are. Whatever, Ditch man. They're just one Garret out of many. I still trust the other guys. Okay, so it's going to make it a little easier if we play from here. Here? Yeah, so what? We'll use our phones. Sure, the timeline's poisoned, but that's how most of us found John. You'll have to do better than that. Here. What? He really said that? Damn. Well, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. The older Garrett's no better. Pretty disappointing, though. Can't lie. They'll only disappoint you, dear Garret. I won't let two bad Garrets shake my faith. I don't think I should be playing this to him. That don't mean nothing to me. Yeah. In fact, I think that we can delete... We should actually be deleting the ones that we've played, because that will make it easier to figure this out. Delete. 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 Okay. Man, what? I told that little creep I'm going it out. What the hell does he want? I can't grow my hair any faster. Let it rest, god damn. I'm sorry that these Garrets have hurt you again. This sucks, man, but that's only 3 of them. Oh, I need 5? I'm starting to think that we don't need this one. Okay, let's leave. I don't think this might be helpful, but I don't think so. What now? You got my recordings? Breaks my heart to hear that shit. Huh? That's got nothing to do with me. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, this. Unfortunately, because we've been deleting them, I'm not sure which ones we played him or not. Okay, so this is not important. Here. Why are you showing me this? Oh, okay, interesting. Let's actually get out of here for a second. Like, completely out. Let's go and... Oh, I can't get out of here. Okay, that's interesting. I was gonna go and get some of the drugs that he was looking for because that might clear him out. Sure. Okay, we have to do this before we can do anything else. Okay, so we got this guy. This didn't help. Okay, we know that. That's done. Oh, what? Boxes of blue colored shirts sit on the shelf. Put on a shirt. Catherine and Dallas sift through the shirts. Dear God, these stink. What are they made of? Velcro? They do itch. Carrots. How wonderful. How noble. How proud. I want to mess with this, but I don't think it has anything to do with what we're doing here. Okay. Okay, so we know that Atrium West Wing takes us back. We know that the front entrance takes us to the front where we tried to come in. So we're going to go to Service Quarter 1C. We've got this. But none of this is helpful. I wonder if... Okay, I think it's this. Um, why would I care about that? Okay. Oh, okay, I can record it again, sure. I don't think this matters, but okay. Yeah, didn't think so. That's John, and I don't think that's particularly useful. I might have to look this up because there's a lot of nonsense going on here, and I don't know where to begin looking for the correct voice lines. Okay. Um, okay, no. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, this I didn't understand that I have to do. So I'm actually grateful that I looked at something that explains this. But if we go to the loading bay and we talk to this guy. Hey, Game 4. How are you holding up? How are you this evening? Oh, fine. Just wish I had a snack. If we came back to this guy, John says we're supposed to be fasting tonight, and I want to, but it's so hard. Poor boy. Must find him a little snack. Surely there's some food around here. The parking lot is an oasis that may sate one's desires. If we give him, and there's no way I would have known this. Chips. Oh, and they're so moist. Finally, some real food. John told us we're supposed to be fasting. No, thank you. I'd much rather enjoy half a bag of perfectly moistened potato chips. There we go. Okay. Service corridor. I would never have found that. Here. I mean, I might have. I would just have to have tried everything with everything else. He's not upholding the fast, that glutton. Whatever. Gooch ain't even a full Garrett. He's too slow to get the last reading, but still. Yet again, the Garrett has disappointed you. How much more of this are you going to take, dear Garrett? I don't know, man. I'm really starting to lose it. Yeah, we need one more. Oh, hang on. Are you serious? We actually had to do the thing that I was like going, oh, we need to get this done, but then I thought we couldn't. Oh my god. That's very frustrating. If we are here and we use the phone and we... Okay, there we go. Oh, boo. So this is opened up there. Oh no. We'll save and watch this tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna... This game has already grossed us out once. I'm sure it's gonna do that again for an achievement. Oh dear. Game, what are you doing? Okay. We'll do this tomorrow. Perfect. Okay, that's it for us today. I'm, again, surprised that we're not done with the game. But oh well, we'll just follow it through. It's fine. Okay, let me first close up NORCO. Yes. Alright. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it so much. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we are playing NORCO in memory of RatClowncar. This has been a lot sillier than some of the stuff that we've been doing in the past in this game. But we did eventually run into the stuff that the game was warning us about at the beginning, where the one lady, you know, did what she did. And so I think that's the worst of it. I was forever worried once we started this game and once I learned what it was about, that we're going to find that your brother had committed suicide. So I'm grateful to see that that's not the case. Because I think that would have hit a little bit harder than what we saw there. It's always not good when someone commits suicide, of course, but in this one case, it was a character we'd never really met before, and they just did what they needed to do, and oh no. But yeah, this is, as I say, a game that we're playing in memory of RatClowncar. Last year, when RatClowncar passed, one of the things that happened was his next of kin basically said, "Hey, listen, you don't have to help us. We're going to make do with what we have, and we're going to get RatClowncar his funeral sorted out." And they would have strongly preferred that if you have money to spare and you want to give it to somewhere, you give it to your local food shelters and things like No Kid Hungry and so on and so forth. And I'm going to suggest that too. If you want to give money in memory of RatClowncar this year, I would just suggest helping people in need if you can, right? We're going to keep on doing this until we get it done. It's a very intriguing game, and I'm glad that we're playing it. As I say, this is a memory of RatClowncar, but it's also a memory of a friend who I knew who streamed, who passed away last year, a little bit after RatClowncar did. So, yeah, I'm glad to be honoring their memory in this way, playing a game that I think both of them would have enjoyed. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Please have a wonderful evening. Please stay safe, and I shall see you all soon. Good night for now. Before I forget, and I almost forgot, as I say, I'm cleaning up Ultima 4 behind myself. So if you notice fewer and fewer sessions of that here, they're always going to be on YouTube from this point going forward. And if you want to have a look at that stuff, you can find it here. The first page of that spreadsheet should just have the current series that I'm doing and every series that I've done. And at the bottom you'll find Ultima 4 and you can start watching that. The other stuff is still parked on my hard drive from when Twitch was like, no more highlights. So I've got to upload that. It's going to be slow going, but we'll get that done at some point. So there you go. Alright, now I really am gone. Goodbye for now. Okay, Video Gamer, if you're still watching, I hope that you get a CPU sorted out soon, because that's very unfun.